Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you may be watching this transmission. It is I, Mike Martins, and welcome to another New South Wales housing ripoff. Yes, auction clearances show a market in turnaround. Woo! Yeah, let's check it out. This is by Su Lin Tan. Auction clearance rates in Sydney and Melbourne continue to rise in the first week of spring. And according to new research, it's not just because there is nothing to buy. Sydney's preliminary auction clearance rate closed at 83.1%, while Melbourne's figures was 76.6%. According to CoreLogic, and the final numbers are likely to settle in the 70s. So I'm not doubting that these homes are not selling. I'm not here to disprove that. I just want to show you guys how much a ripoff this is. But also, let's get back to looking at things at a proper level, okay? Let's look at how much inventory there is in Sydney and Melbourne and how much of it is selling and turning over. I calculated 127 years at the rate it's selling to turn over all the product and all the product in basically in New South Wales. It take about 127 years for everything to go over once. No, before you could probably go through the entire market in about 3.5 months with the amount of not even 2.5 with the amount of amount of housing turnover. It's going up, but what's the real cost of it, right? What's the real loss, right? So property prices above asking prices guide. 645 square meters, land size, 5 beds, 3 baths, 4 cars. Well, you get 4 cars with this? Holy crap. This house has windows. It probably has indoor plumbing. 1.193 million. This one sold. It was asking 1.45. Sold for 1.45, asking 1.27 million. Oh, it looks like a little those motorhomes and motorhome or conversion things. 708 meters square square meter land size, 3 beds, 2 baths, 1 car. And this one here sold for 2.53. They're asking 2.2. Holy Max, it's got windows too. Oh my God, it's got a driveway. And a little canopy, little cute thing over here to park your car on this side of the house. Oh, God bless America. Sorry, God bless Australia. Okay, 1.106 million. Asking was 950 large to 1 million, and they sold for 1.106. Oh, God bless. But like previous weeks, the number of homes listed for sale was down, up at least 20% in 2 major cities compared with the same time past years. Dominion economists said the rise in clearance rates couldn't be attributed to desperate buyers. He looked at 20 years of data and found auction numbers had no influence on the clearance rates in Sydney and Melbourne. This means that the number of auctions has had no impact on clearance rates, regardless of how fast the prices are rising or falling, or the level of interest rates. One main reason for this is every property is unique, said Mr. W., who was formerly at the Reserve Bank of the Granton. On a given Saturday or over a particular month, a random selection of properties is put up for auctions. The pool of buyers is also not fixed. What, these things come with pools? I don't think so. With each buyer having different preferences in searching for properties with certain characteristics, he said. So when the auction pool is smaller, there are also fewer buyers who are interested in the properties available. So it's not the case there is a fixed pool of buyers that will be bidding for properties available each month or each Saturday, regardless of the number on offer. Mr. W said that there was a caveat to the analysis because it was based on a 20-year averages, and so on one day there are occasions where fewer listings can drive up auction clearance rates. The analysis was also done at a city level, so there must be suburbs and pockets of effect that could be taken place. So look at this. Auctions. People going out to auctions. We're going to get Delusional Mike back in here today. Delusional Mike's coming back because I got a treat for you guys, all you Sydney siders. Woo! Okay, on the flip side, there are also unique seller behaviors, which explain the lower of the listings now. Supplier reacted to prices but not expect supply to appear quickly. While Wishire warned sellers who have been watching the market are lagging demand by 3 to 6 months. CoreLogic data Sydney and Melbourne sales over the past week shows preliminary clearances in houses and units are similar, indicating not all is lost in apartments where the supply is higher and confidence due to the New South Wales defects is dented. Houses on a large land site in all directions of Sydney and Melbourne have sold particularly well, hitting prices above the initial guide, but not everything sold easily. The huge 1,400 square meter house on 24 Golfers Lane in Sydney's Roseville on the North Shore passed in over the weekend. So the outlook on the house price growth ahead remains flat to moderate. Insurer QBE's housing outlook on Sydney expectation house prices in Sydney to rise about 1.2% in the year of June 2020, while Melbourne's prices will be largely flat, dependent by the oversupply of newly completed dwellings in particular units. Remember, guys, there's an oversupply on every market right now. Every English-speaking country is in a massive oversupply. Look at Vancouver. Their supply versus demand is down here. Same thing with every other major city, right? And the fact it's going to take 100 to 200 years to turn around all the inventory in these cities is showing you a lackluster effect in the bidding wars. Brisbane house prices could see resurgent. The capital's cheaper homes will attract more buyers, with price growth is expected to accelerate from 2020 to 2021, QBE says. Crucially, prices in all cities and in the year won't emulate bumper prices at the peak of 2017, especially with the tighter credit standards and still in place amid the abundance of new supply and very soft economic outlook, AMP Chief Economist Shane Oliver said. So, guys, we're going to pick on a few of these homes here. No, I got to go after this guy, this little bungalow here. 2.53 million. So I got my trusty currency converter here. I even put 2. Let's put 2.5 so you make you guys feel a little better. 2.53 million, right? 2.2. I put 2. So let's put 2.53 million is 1.7 million US dollars. Woo! All right, let's start low. Let's start a little bit low because Delusional Mike here wants to make his point across. If you have that much money to spend on a bungalow, then, man, do I have a surprise for you guys. 350,000. That would be what? 510,000 Australian dollars. This is in Lake Worth, Florida. Very good area, very good job opportunity, very good everything. 5 bedrooms, 3 baths, almost 4,000 square feet. That's just the house size, not the land size. So if you're watching this in Australia, this does not include land size. The lot here is 7,148 square feet. Property taxes are $2,200 a year. So at an easy payment of $0 down and $2,000 a month, you get this home. Look at this, man. There's not many photos of it, but I want it because look at that backyard, the interlock. It's got windows too. So watch out, Sydney. There are other homes in other countries with windows. And let's pick on this one here now. Oh, 1.106 million for another little bungalow here. I think it's got a 1-car garage. Does it have? Oh, you could park 2 cars. I think you could park 2 cars. I don't think there's a garage for 2 cars. I think you could fit 2 cars on the driveway. That's what it means in Australia. It doesn't mean you're going to put your car in a shelter. See, I'm not seeing garages on these homes, so I think it's a shelter that is like a little canopy piece like this, or it's like a driveway that could fit potentially 2 cars. That's like when I was in Mexico City. I went to this nightclub, and I parked my car, and in valet, I still told the guy, here's the money, here's my keys to the car, please park me valet. So he valet parks my car on the street. See, that's like Sydney garages. It's like a piece of driveway. So you got a garage for your car. It says it right here, 2 cars, but you got a piece of driveway instead. So it's like parking your car in valet on the street. It's kind of nice, but it's kind of cute. So let's move on. Let's pick on the other house there. Ooh, this one's in Fort Myers. I like Fort Myers because it's a growing city. You got quite a bit of land. You got a lot of distance between your 2 neighbors. And with an easily monthly payment at 0 down with $1,968 a month, gets you this thing, looking at about $1,500 a year in property tax. You are nice and quiet here in this little subdivision. Nice and quiet. You got a fenced-in pool. And this one is actually selling with all the furniture, too. All the furniture is being thrown in. Everything in here. There's not much. Some deck, patio chairs and stuff. But it's still nice. You got your party lights out here along there. Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice little home. A nice little starter home, too. Good for the family. You know, a little game. Get a little game. Look, you got rooms for stuff. You got rooms. A beautiful, beautiful bathroom. Shower and bath. That's the ensuite. Yeah, I mean, I think that's nice. You got your little backyard patio. You got your own backyard. I think this is nice for a good starter home. There it is. They're depicting it with that little red arrow showing that this is the house in the cul-de-sac. So I picked this house because it is in Fort Myers and with a low payment of $1,900. You know what's going to cost for this in Australian dollars if you put 0 down? For like this 2.53? It's going to be like 6,000 Australian, 7,000 Australian dollars a month, right? So I wanted to throw that out there. Okay, let's move on. Oh, I had to show this house. I had to show this house. $339,000 with $1,648 a month gets you this baby. Oh, I had to, because this is on a private road. I had to. This house is it's only 3,000 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 4 baths, and you're paying $130 per square foot. It's a little bit more expensive than the other homes I showed you guys, but I kind of wanted to show this one because I like its style. I like this backyard built-in fenced-in patio so you don't get leaves and bugs fall in there. And just a very beautiful, I like this. This is why I like it. You see here? This is like your inside of your house and it kind of connects to the outside. It's really nice. Look at that. I've seen many homes like that. Many homes. And this one for $360,000. It's almost 5,000 square feet. 6 bedrooms, 5 baths. It does have windows too and indoor plumbing. And in comparison to this house here, let's go. Yeah, this one here. I mean, yeah, it's all good, man. This is good stuff here. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1 car. So, guys, it's not a 1-car garage. That means you could put a car there if you choose so. Or you could put a camper there for your bankrupt boss. Okay, so here we go. See, this one has 0-car garage. See? Because there's no garage. See, they don't lie. This is a fixer-upper. I chose this one because it's partially done. And look, it even has, look at this. It even has a guest house next to it. Look at this thing in the backyard. It's got a guest house. Yeah, it needs a bit of work. Believe me, it does. You got to respeckle the outside. You got to clean it. You got to resurface some areas. You got to repaint. You got to take out a lot of garbage. But you know what? Look what you have in the end. Look at all the rooms and the secret passageways and all the cool stuff. You know, this is the guest house. This is the side house the guest house on the side. You don't have to live in this part of the house. You just have it there for good luck, right? But it does connect to the main house. So if you want to film a movie, like a scary movie and stuff, and kind of film it in here, I think that's awesome. So I kind of threw in a fixer-upper here for you guys for $360,000. And the house is 5,000 square feet. The lot is 9,000 square feet lot. Okay? Now, let's now do some comparisons to this one here for 2.53 million. That comes out to 1.7 million US dollars. So I found this one for 1.499 and put the rest of the money in the bank. This is 238 square feet, 6 bedrooms, 5 baths. Take a look at this, guys. This is in Boca Raton. This is in a really good area of Florida. And look at that. And it actually has garages for your cars. You don't leave your cars outside. Look at that. And if you were to Australian style this house, or Vancouver style this house, you can make this a 43-bedroom house. Like everything's rooms, like they do here in Florida. In Florida, I notice everything's all open concept. I lived there for 5 years. Everything's open concept like this, all open. You don't have rooms everywhere. In Vancouver, this would have been chopped up into 35 bedrooms. It is looking good, people. Look at this. Laundry room. Oh, I like the whole barbecue there in the patio by the pool. Oh, that's nice. So you could have this. Basically, you could have this. Or you could have this. I mean, I'm not trying to pick on these homes. I'm pretty sure they're fine homes and all. But, oh, there's the garage. You could put 5 cars in there. Holy smokes. And it's an air conditioner in the garage, too. Wow. So, look at that, guys. What do you guys think of that? $1.499 million. It's in Montecito Square, Boca Raton, Florida. I know there's a really, really, really nice theater in this area. And they have beds in them, like beds in the theater and couches. And last but not least, I like this house. It's 1.49 million. It's only 6,000 square feet, 6 bedrooms, 8 bath. But I had to choose this house because this house comes fully furnished. And look at the marble. And watch the ceiling. Watch this. You could film Scarface here. Look at that ceiling. See this house in Sydney? $70 million, $80 million in Sydney for this house. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at backsplash there. Look at the pool. Oh, office. Baby 2 baby rooms. Gym. Oh, 4-post bed. Oh my God, look at your backyard. Look at your backyard. Look at your backyard. Look at your backyard. Oh, movie room. Oh God. I'm sorry, guys. I just kind of have to show this to you guys so you guys understand. So technically, if you have $2.53 million to buy this bungalow, why wouldn't you just buy this? Or this one I showed you. This one. 1.4 million. Why won't you buy something like this? These are $1 million. See, this, look, for this is embarrassing for people living in Sydney. $379 for this. $350 for this. This is embarrassing. This is totally embarrassing for what you get. I don't know, guys. Here's one for $1 million. Look at this. Like, I don't know. This is $1 million house. Not this. This is what I'm trying to. This is not $1 million. These are not $1 million homes. Let me know. Comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Am I severely delusional or am I losing my mind? Let me know.